land issues are absolutely central in the fight against poverty. So I'm just delighted to see this conference taking place, and it's an opportunity, I find, to talk about some of the most cost-effective ways of using EU resources on the land issue to fight poverty.
We've seen some successes in Asia and some notable successes, but the vast majority of African countries, on the other hand, are using land administration systems that they inherited at independence. I just wondered whether you felt that universal guidelines could actually be set.
Not so much universal. They do need to be adapted to each country and often to sub-regions of countries, but I was intrigued to hear in one of our sessions that the EU has now made an initial commitment of resources on the land rights issue for 10 sub-Saharan countries. And curiously, we perhaps don't have too many countrywide success stories in Africa, although a very recent one in terms of land tenure security is Rwanda, which has done a universal land documentation program that really seems at this point quite successful.
And at low cost as well.
At a low cost. But there are many country settings where major reforms have occurred in land legislation, where major successes in pilot projects have taken place on specific issues such as women's land rights. So there's a lot to be seen that's successful in sub-Saharan Africa.
And so do you think that we're really at a critical juncture where these pilot projects just really need to be scaled up to fully fledged programs?
Absolutely.
I mean, is it a financing issue, or is it political will? What's the key obstacle here?
Well, depending on the specific program, it often is the financing issue. I think, for example, that Kenya, which has had a very successful experience with a program to help women effectively assert their customary land rights, but where there's serious consideration now being given to take that countrywide in Kenya, resources will be a very critical factor.